What is happening for 2024 is the question of today's video. Because, every year I do these videos where I recap on how I'm doing and how the channel's doing. And this one I don't want to make too long because I've made this video like 4 times now and it comes out to like half an hour long. So I'm going to try and get quick and to the point because I want it to be maybe 10 minutes long, not half an hour long. I said last year in my What's Happening with 2023 video that 2022 was the best year I've ever had on YouTube in terms of enjoyment, in terms of video quality, and wow, 2023 topped that massively. I have made such good content compared to what I've done in the past few years in 2023, and it's great. This, of course, being the first unscripted video in a while, so get used to stammering a little bit. But why don't we start at the very beginning? I met a very close friend in November of 2022, going to see the same movie. We were the only people in the cinema with him, my friend Ewan, and 2 other people that we were meeting to see the movie, and we just clicked. And we have been hanging out almost every day ever since that wild night. And, I asked him for help with a video, and he said yeah, and we had a lot of fun doing it, and it just sort of continued to a point where Connor is now helping me with almost every video I make in terms of cameraman, suggestions, everything, Some video ideas he directly gives me, and that means that these videos, like the VB reviews, just wouldn't happen without him. Of course, the Lethal Company and Black Ops 3 video he directly contributed to by editing the entire fucking video. The only instance where I did things was I added a few GIFs and subtitles to the BO3 one, but not the Lethal Company one. That was all him. I just uploaded it as is. Partly because I couldn't be bothered watching through half an hour of me talking to add GIFs, but it's still a really good video, so either way, my laziness did not cause problems. So, in terms of actual channel growth, we've done good. We've hit 50 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for, getting me there. I'm glad, I'm a bit disappointed that the channel's not growing as fast as it could be, but hey, we're growing, right? And that's all that matters. We're on our first halfway point to 100 subs, halfway to our first 100, and that'll be a nice memorable little milestone. So I still look forward to it. Thank you for 50 subs. And if you come from my TikTok, we're almost at 500 followers, so thank you for that. We gained so many recently. I got 80,000 views on one of my videos alone, and it was the one where I gave Ewan his Steam Deck for Christmas. TikTok's a funny place as well, because every time I post MLP collection videos, I get a lot of hate comments. I post a video where I give my best friend the Steam Deck and I get accused of stealing it. So that was fun. It wasn't like a big thing. It was like 1 or 2 guys that said that, but it's still... I found it so funny. But no, 2023 quality was a lot better because my mental state was just better, and of course I had people to help out. And I learned a lot more with editing, I can do green screens now, we're adding music to videos, we're having more ambitious cutaways and pictures coming in and all sorts of things that we didn't do in 2022. And it's beautiful, because I said I wanted to get more into the editing, and I did. And now we're making videos at a decent level of quality. Camera quality is a bit of a problem, because my GoPro that I've been using isn't too good. But I might stick with using my phone for now. Hopefully that works well. We'll see how the audio and the camera stuff goes. I'm going to use a phone on the tripod for a couple of videos, and if it works, we'll keep it up. If it's not to my liking, I'll just stick with the GoPro. Now, 2023 is a big hurdle in terms of besting, because I always want to try and outdo myself each year. I want to see how I can take this year and make it better. Fuck last year. This year's better. That's what I want to do. I want to always make each year better than the next. I want to just keep going uphill, because that is the only way to really go. Is just continue improving and continue doing better. And I think that the way that my mental state and physical state has improved over the years and how my videos have improved are a good testament to that. Because I will admit, right, I've had some mental struggles. I've struggled with depression, anxiety, all sorts of things I don't really talk about here because, I don't like to talk too much about that shit, much less here on a public setting. But I will admit I have had struggles with it. And a long time ago, like before 2022, I could barely look people in the eye when I was talking to them out in public. But now, thanks to like Connor getting me out and about and hanging out with them and going to college, I'm having conversations with people all the time outside like it's nothing. I'm meeting so many cool new people. I do Digimon on and off. Usually I go every week, but I've been missing a few to spend time with family over Christmas and New Year's. That was great because, I'm getting along with a lot of people. I'm finding really cool people with a lot of shared interests and all that. And it's really good for socialization because you sort of find people that are like-minded and you just sort of gain confidence and pick up how to just get along and talk to anyone. And a lot of people that I've seen about are just sort of random people that start talking to you and I can have great conversations with them. I once shared a train ride home with a guy because he responded to a joke I made to someone else. Because he started talking to us and we were having a laugh with him and turns out we were on the same train, so we just sat and talked for like half an hour. It was great. Me years ago I couldn't look people in the eyes when talking because I was too nervous. Now I'm at a point I can just get out and talk to whoever and I'm barely in my house now. I used to live at this fucking desk, man. Always on the computer, never off the internet. And while I am still gaming a lot, I'm mostly out of the house. I'm mostly doing things and seeing people and, socializing, getting out and about. And it's so good for your mental health. It's so good to just get out and do things. It's why I've not been overwhelmed with Digimon and college and everything else. It's just so much fun to just get out and do things instead of sit here and exist in brain rot effectively because you get burnt out of gaming. When you're sitting doing nothing, your mind just starts to break. And another thing is my weight. You've probably noticed it already from previous videos. I've been gaining weight. Not too much. I'm sure I've lost a little bit recently, but I don't know. I don't really look at the scale, but I will admit I was anorexic. I do plan a little bit later to talk about like anorexia and mental health and all that fun stuff. I might do a separate video talking about the ins and outs of it. Not just me, but like how it affects people in general as a kind of awareness thing. Because I did have anorexia growing up, and it's only last year that I can say I've fully recovered. Not so much from the whole starve yourself, stop eating, you don't need to eat kind of shit. It's more the weight. Because, you saw my videos. You know how skinny I was. And now look at me. I'm a big man. I'm a big, chunky man. I got man boobs, man. I got good stuff. And it shows. The weight gain shows. But I'm not too worried about it because I'm not still gaining weight. I'm not getting fat. I've just kind of gotten to a decent weight and then stopped. I am still trying to kind of cut down on food, but for some reason, even though I'm not succeeding in that, I'm still losing a bit of weight, which, fair enough. Maybe I'm just getting out a lot and it's burning calories. I don't know. But either way, physically and mentally, I've never been doing better. I am a lot more confident. I'm a lot more happy. There rarely goes a day by where I'm not smiling and laughing most of the time. And when I do go outside, I just meet a bunch of random people in random situations, and it's so enjoyable. And it's been one of the greatest experiences of my life, just going out and meeting people out of nowhere. And I'm not going up to these people and being creepy like, hey, do you want to be my friend? I play Minecraft. It's like, I'll just kind of be hanging out in this area and these people will just sort of start talking to you and you just, you continue the conversation and you get along with them, and it gets to a point you can just talk to fucking anyone. Because if you know how to approach it and you know how to not be creepy and weird, people will just talk to you. There's obviously like a time and a place for everything, right? But like, you get the point I'm trying to make. You can generally just have a good laugh with people when you want to talk to them, as long as you're not being a fucking weirdo. But genuinely, I've never been doing better. from a physical and mental standpoint, I am extremely happy with how far I've come over the past year. And I certainly have my two best friends, Connor and Ewan, to help with that, because they have been there to support me the entire way. They are the reason this channel is doing as well as it is. They are the reason I'm getting out all the time. They've just been fucking there, right? And they deserve credit for that. And I am not going to sit and, refuse to acknowledge it publicly. They fucking helped more than any therapist can at this point. I've processed a lot of shit better because they've been there to support and help me out and kind of, when I am in the wrong, tell me I'm in the wrong. Because obviously, one thing you don't want is to not be told that you're doing wrong. You need to know when to grow a pair of balls and just be a bit more reasonable. And that kind of balance between support and being put in your place is important for mental growth, and it's something I haven't had for a while. So having it now and kind of, being able to process things a lot better it's great. I'm not going to go much further into it. I'm just going to say I'm a lot more confident and happy than I have ever been, and I do have a lot of people to thank for that. Mainly Connor and Ewan, for just kind of being there and helping with the channel and everything really. But I'm not getting mushy. I'm not going to go too much further into it. We're here to discuss the channel and me. So let's discuss my plans for next year, or this year, better yet. I want to continue making videos this year at a consistent schedule of one video every 2 weeks. It's what I said I was going to do in 2023, and I stuck to it for a good bit, and then I just sort of lost any motivation. I didn't have ideas, and I just didn't make videos because I didn't have any ideas. I want to continue and try and, keep the creative juices flowing, get more ideas, keep some in the back burner so that if I don't have any ideas, something to do. I want to make more vlog content. I did enjoy making the few vlogs that I made last year, and I want to keep that up. So when something interesting happens, I'll probably put it here. Streaming, I want to try and at least do one stream a week. On weeks I don't upload, I want to try and do more than that. Obviously, with college and other personal stuff, it's not going to be too easy to consistently stick to these schedules, but I'll try. Because YouTube, I don't earn money from it. It is a hobby, and I don't want it to conflict with my personal life. I want it to be an extension of my personal life and my enjoyment here. This is the kind of shit that people are going to see in me when I'm gone, which is a long, long, long time in the future, but it's still what people are going to see. So I want this to represent me and, just who I am. So it should be personal, but when it comes to responsibilities, it shouldn't cut into those. So I'm going to be very careful with that. I want to get a green screen this year, I'm going to, and that's going to be nice, because then we can add a little bit more uniqueness into the content. The Pinkie Pie plush that I've been using with the text-to-speech as a character, going to keep that going. I think it adds a bit more personality to the channel. So I'm going to keep that kind of character thing going, and see how it is, because I enjoy doing it. The Dragon Quest Let's Play. I've not done a video on that in a good while, but I've been doing it. We are quite far into it, actually. We're just finishing Coffin Well. I'm really happy we finally got around to doing it, because I've wanted to do it for so long, and every time I finally got it up, the emulator would lag. And I don't have a capture card for my DSs, so the only way I can do it is to dump files and emulate. But it's been working great so far, so, ideally, I want to finish the game. I don't want to do it too quickly, because realistically, I can beat Dragon Quest IX like a week if I just sat and only play Dragon Quest IX, in my free time, but I want to draw it out. I want to make this a long and nice journey, and maybe when I'm done, continue doing Let's Play content if it does get good enough traction. The Dragon Quest IX Let's Play is not so much for views. It doesn't get a lot of views. It's for me. So, if you don't watch it, that's fine. I'm not expecting much views. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. Much like every other video, but this one's mainly a for me kind of thing. I wanted to do this for a long time, so I'm going to do it. And if you don't want to see it, just don't watch it, because I want to do it. And if you want to see me have a good time and play a game, go for it. That was my monitor just sort of going into a timeout mode. Don't worry about the lighting. In terms of editing, I want to do better, just see how I can improve, because at this point, I don't know how much further I can take it with the music and the clips and that. Maybe get a bit more ambitious with it, add the green screen. I do want to keep doing videos that are review-based and kind of skip-based, kind of get a good bit of structure. But I want more vlogs, I want more Let's Play kind of stuff, more streaming. I just want to do what I've been doing, but more of it. Because it's been really fun, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm just going to continue, and, goals. I want to hit 100 subscribers this year. That is my goal for the year. It's not improve the editing or do this. It's stick to a consistent schedule, improve as much as you can, and hit your first 100 subscribers. If you want to help me, hit the subscribe button, bro. Leave some comments, like it, dislike it, just engage with the video. Just engage with it, because any engagement helps out. So go for it, Share the video to Reddit or 4chan or wherever the fuck, get it out there. Get word out that Patchy exists. I do want to give a few shout outs. So I'm going to get them going. And these will all be in the description. If they're not there immediately when I upload it, they will be in the description. It depends on when I upload this, because it's like really late at night, so I might just upload, go to sleep, add them later. We'll find out. Either way, JT, so close to 800 subs. Get him to 800 subs. The man is an amazing, kind person. He's the nicest person I've ever seen, so he deserves every bit of love. Go and show him it. Nebula Starstorm, that's my best friend Ewan. I gave him the Steam Deck a few days ago. His reaction was fucking priceless. He loves that thing. He's been on it every day. He uploads to YouTube archives of his Twitch streams. He streams on Twitch. I'm going to put both his YouTube and his Twitch in the description. There's also Connor. His channel is Kuro Does Dumb Shit. He doesn't really upload that much. He should definitely upload some, though. He should keep uploading, bro. I think you could do some good things if you did. But either way, go and show him some support, because without him and Ewan, these videos wouldn't really be possible anymore. They are here because these two are helping out. And yeah, once you've done that, come back here and watch Patchy. Leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it this year. Subscribe for more content, and keep an eye out in 2024, because we are going to keep uploading, keep at it, and just keep having a good time. I'll see you guys this year. Happy New Year.